Well, ladies and gentlemen, singles action underway, folks, as we have Orion Bishop, the newfound ally of the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion and our guest commentator for this contest.
Whoa. He's not your guest, he's my guest. I invited him to be on here because I felt the announce table needed an upgrade.
Thank you,
Mr. Vane, Mr. Champion, thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining us here. I can't tell you what a moment this is.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, Mr. Johnson. And when are you going to kick this other guy?
I've been trying to shake him forever.
The opposition for Orion Bishop provided by the former holder of the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship, the People's Champ, Shadow Jackson, and the shirt that he wore to the ring, I think a little explicitly directed towards you. It said, Vane must die.
That shows me that Shadow's head is in the wrong place at the wrong time, because Orion Bishop is about to dismantle this man.
All right, now.
Hold on, Greg. I hate to interrupt, and I'm going to let you finish. But remember that time Jeremy Vane dismantled Shadow Jackson? That was the greatest dismantling in the history of this business.
It was.
I'm just saying.
Well, folks, right now, Orion Bishop, and it's very odd for these words to come out of my mouth, he is manhandling the People's Champ as we speak. Oh, and he
come on, Bishop.
Just nailed the ring apron. Shadow Jackson taking Orion Bishop to the guardrail, and now the People's Champ runs him head first. Into a chair that, I guess a fan decided Orion Bishop needed a seat.
What is this referee doing?
He is counting, Mr. Vane.
That was a disqualification.
Is it okay if I call you Jeremy?
You can.
Okay. Jeremy, you know, the one thing that I've said this all along, and I mean, I feel this way, that this man, Shadow Jackson, should be locked behind bars somewhere. Number one, he's putting a threat on you and your lovely family. I feel like I'm a part of your family, because he says you must die. If you die, you can't provide. This man wants to be a killer.
And not just that, but what would this company do without me?
I'm at a loss.
If I may interject here just for a second, very compassionate thoughts here from you in regards to the well-being of the Anarchy Heavyweight Champion. That's compassion we didn't necessarily see when, to be quite blunt, you embarrassed Shadow Jackson's family. You tried to take him out of the sport by taking out his knee and his ankle. You would have taken from his family in that instance.
His knee was already taken out. All I did was try to finish the job, and I did what I had to do to get what I had to get, and that's this baby right here, the NWA Anarchy Heavyweight Championship, Greg Hunter.
Look at that. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful championship?
Well, it is, and you can see Shadow Jackson looking to the crowd to draw strength, and I think he looked over here momentarily and made contact with the champ. And I think from that, he's drawing a certain level of fire that he is directing right now at your newfound friend, Orion Bishop. The Bishop catches him.
He just put the fire out, Mr. Hunter.
Now, belly-to-belly suplex, all strength from Orion Bishop. Cover here, only a 2 count, says referee Ken Wallace.
What an upgrade this Orion Bishop is. I went from a bodyguard that squashes fruit to a man that squashes 260-pound former champion.
That's what I was going to compliment you on. I mean, this Orion Bishop, at one time I thought he was just some big dumb jock, but then I realized the intelligence that he had, knowing where to go with the gold. Remember that, Greg Hunter. Go with the gold.
Yes, a lesson you seem to have learned very well, JJ. Right now, Orion Bishop taking the fight, and rather impressively, to the former holder of the Anarchy Heavyweight Championship as Orion Bishop just drops 270 pounds straight down, and it's hard to hear in the NWA arena, the crowd rallying behind the People's Champ, Shadow Jackson.
So I'm wondering how Shadow Jackson likes his ribs. Smoked, grilled, or broken?
Let me correct you, Greg. I don't know where you get your facts, but Orion Bishop is beefed up. He weighed in tonight at 298 pounds of man.
Now, right now, Orion Bishop, right hand to the back of Shadow Jackson, and it seems to have had very little effect. Shadow Jackson blocks and delivers the right hand to his own. Make it 2. Hat trick Jackson. Right hand from Orion Bishop.
There you go. Don't be intimidated, Bishop. Don't be intimidated. Break him in half, just like we talked about.
Well, I seriously doubt that Orion Bishop is intimidated by Shadow Jackson. 3/4 neck breaker.
John, I believe I'm going to have to leave this with you, buddy.
Okay, hey.
Whoa, wait. Where is he going?
He's got business to attend to. He's a busy man. He's
Business to attend to. 10:31. Business. Set up. That's what I call this. Business. Shadow Jackson brings the champ into the ring. Referee Ken Wallace is throwing this one out.
Unprovoked attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Ken Wallace
Orchestrated
has
by
thrown
Shadow
this contest out. It is a no contest.
Well, if you let me finish my thought, I was telling the fine people at home that was an unprovoked attack orchestrated by the part of Shadow Jackson.
That was Jeremy Vane in a blatant setup trying to take out a top challenger to the Anarchy heavyweight title. That's what that was. And now, Jeremy Vane and Orion Bishop